I will explain. As I raise my sword intending to strike, he blends with me and thrusts at my chest. I step back, dodging his sword to protect my body, and cut downward. He steps forward with his left leg to strike me. I step backward and parry him from the left hami. He comes to attack me in the right hami. Stepping back from the left hami to the right hami, I strike downward to the parallel position, parrying him, and then thrust. It is important that we don't end up in a mutual kill situation. This is an important sword principle. We'll do it again. In the middle of the movement, we'll change to a sword-taking taijutsu variation. Before that, I will match his movement, attacking his wrist. This position leads directly to a Tachi dori, or sword-taking technique. There is also a variation at the initial stage. This leads directly to a sword-taking technique. The second Kumitachi. I'll explain. He, the Uchitachi, or attacking sword, slowly raises his weapon, and I, the Uketachi, or receiving sword, match his movement. He attempts to strike my leg since he cannot attack my forehead, and I parry. As I attempt to cut his wrist, he thrusts using the movement contained in the seventh suburi. Then I take a step back, twisting my hips to parry his sword. He steps forward to strike me, and I take another step backward, and I again parry and press his sword downward. He again uses the thrusting movement from the seventh suburi, and again I parry. I counter his final strike by bringing my sword to the horizontal position to execute the decisive movement. We will now execute variations. All of the first Kumitachi variations form the basis, and the others are applied techniques. If you think in these terms, you can freely create variations. In this particular parry, the decisive movement is executed with a hip turn. A sword-taking technique is also possible from the same position. A sword-taking technique can be executed here, or kotegaeshi, or this sword-taking technique. This is Aikido. The third Kumitachi. I'll explain. We parry our partner's sword and counter-strike. Or I check his intention and direct his mind downward. For example, when he strikes, the Kumitachi changes in the manner of the fifth suburi. Immediately, I parry his sword and withdraw. Then he again tries to strike me, and I parry, finishing in the horizontal position. Afterwards, it is possible to execute all of the variations we used in the first and second Kumitachi. It is also possible to enter for a koshinage or hip throw.
次に腰投げに入ることも可能。
We'll execute the third kumitachi again.